This is Cooking Gluten-Free with Nikki, and I'm Nikki. In today's cooking show, we're going to be making tacos with organic beef, and we are also going to be making a homemade taco sauce as well. What you will need for making homemade tacos with a homemade meat sauce is you will need about a pound of organic ground beef. On the package it says 0.45 kilograms, which basically is a pound. You will also need the spices: onion powder, turmeric, coriander, cumin, chili, and pepper. And we'll also need salt as well, just to add a little bit of flavor. Here we have some fresh organic herbs, except for the garlic. The garlic were store-bought, but the jalapeno, the basil, the green onion, the cilantro, that's all fresh from the garden, and the thyme is too. Also, we have an onion here. Once again, that's going in the meat sauce. Now, for some of the toppings that go on the tacos, we have two peppers here. We have a red pepper and an orange pepper, and they're both sweet. So we're going to chop them up finely and dice them. And then here we have the makings for guacamole. So we have 2 avocados that are nice and ripe and soft and ready to be made into a nice guacamole with garlic powder. And we're not going to use the whole lemon, just about 1/3 to half the lemon, depending on how much avocado that we are able to mix with. And then last but not least, we have organic mozzarella. So we're going to shred that up near the end, and by the time the meat sauce is done, we have everything else done. We'll shred the cheese, put it on the tacos, and there we go. So once you have all these ready, we will start to cook. So the first step for the taco meat sauce is we're going to prep the veggies that are going into the meat sauce. So we're going to prep the onion, we're going to prep the jalapeno, we're going to prep the basil, the 1 green onion that I have there, as well as the cilantro and the thyme. And then of course we're going to put the beef in the pan. So we'll go through it step by step. So once you're done chopping up the onion and dicing it up and chopping up the rest of your fresh herbs, you want to stick them in the bowl and just put them off to the side. You're going to put the meat, the organic beef, into a pan. You're going to turn the stove on medium-high. And you're just going to let that heat up. While you're waiting for it to heat up, you can add some salt to it as well. Salt and pepper. And also, if you have a mincer, grab the mincer so you can mince the garlics. If you don't have a mincer, you can either use garlic powder to make it easy if you haven't already chopped up your garlic, or you can, basically dice or mince up your garlic cloves with a really sharp knife. So once you get the meat all spread out into the pan, you get it cooking a little bit, you just want to add a little bit of olive oil to the pan, just because this is lean ground beef and you want the veggies to cook in it as well. Okay, so we're adding the onion, basically all the pungent herbs and flavors right now. If you haven't grabbed the mincer, do so now. Put the garlic cloves in the mincer, and then put the minced garlic into the pan. Once you have your garlic minced and put into the pan, you just want to mix the onion and the herbs all around so that you get all of the flavor. And then you just want to keep spreading out the beef too. You don't want to have big chunks like this. You have to do this. Okay. Yeah, you don't want to have big chunks. So you just want to make them into smaller pieces. And basically you're gonna cook the meat until it's a nice brown. Now that it's getting to a nice brown color, we're going to start adding some of the spices in. We're going to add a little bit of pepper, a little bit of coriander, a little bit of turmeric, and some onion powder first. And then we're going to continue to let it cook, and I have turned it down just a little. Now it's just on medium heat, so make sure you make your adjustments as well. So I just added in the pepper. I just kind of sprinkled it lightly all over. Now I'm going to add the coriander, and you just want to add enough, not too much, just enough to change the color a little bit. You want to add a little bit of turmeric, just a little bit. Not too much, just enough to give it a light flavor. Now, because we already have chopped onion, white onion in here, and a sprig of green onion, you don't need that much onion powder. So you just want to add enough. And then once you add them all in, you're going to start mixing it again and getting the flavors everywhere. Once these 4 spices are all mixed, you're just going to let it cook a bit, let it brown up a little bit more. You don't want to burn it, so if you feel you need to turn it down a little bit, just to let it cook, you do want to continue to mix it around and move the meat around so that it is evenly browned. One of the last steps for the taco meat sauce is you're going to add chili and you're going to add cumin. So we're going to add lots of chili powder. Might have to take the lid off for this one. Yeah. Okay, just pour that in. I probably poured about a tablespoon or more in. There we go. Now, I'm not so fond of cumin, but I do like it when it's put into a taco sauce. So we're going to add a little bit of cumin. In a second, we're going to add some water as well. Alright, that's smelling nice. Probably use a half a tablespoon of cumin. Use it to your discretion. You want more of a cumin taste, for more of that taste, go for it. If you want more of a chili powder taste, put more chili powder in it. Like I said, I probably used a tablespoon, maybe a tablespoon and a half of chili powder. So once you've put the spices into the pan, you're going to grab about a cup of water. You're going to start pouring it in. And once it's all poured in, you're going to start mixing it around, making a nice sauce. Yep, just keep mixing it until it's all thoroughly mixed. Alright, good job. Seeing that's starting to look a little bit more like a taco sauce. Now from here, we're going to let it simmer. So we're going to cover this and let it simmer, and we're also going to turn the heat down to Basically, if you have a stove that says simmer, that's what we're turning it down to. Or a low heat temperature where it can simmer with the lid on. See, it's already starting to boil. It's gonna be awesome. After about 15 or 20 minutes, your meat sauce should look like this. So since it's done, we're gonna put it into a dish and get it ready to serve. You wanna prepare the orange and the red pepper and finally dice it, and then put that into a small dish as well and get it ready to serve for dinner for those who want to add pepper to their tacos. We are going to make guacamole with 2 avocados, garlic, and half of a lemon. Should have 4 halves. From here, you're going to scoop out the avocado and you're going to put it into a container big enough for the avocado, plus a little bit of garlic powder and 1/3 to half of the lemon juice that we're going to use. Once you've got the avocado scooped up, you're going to put it into a container and then you're going to mash it with a spoon or a fork, whatever you're using. Just continue to mash until you get a nice smooth consistency, or at least get it to the consistency you like. Smushing. Okay, now you're gonna add a little bit of garlic, not too much, and you're going to add 1/3 of a lemon. You're just gonna squeeze the juices into the avocado. And then from here, you're gonna mix it. And with this, you're going to take about 1/3 of it and shred it for the tacos. So this is what your taco meal should consist of, along with the tortillas. So for the taco recipe, here we have the taco meat sauce, we have the diced veggies, the shredded organic mozzarella, the homemade guacamole sauce, and on the side I also cut up some romaine. Your choice, you can cut up romaine or spinach, whatever type of lettuce that you want to add, or you don't have to add lettuce, you can add something else. So when you're done, this is what should be prepared. Thanks for joining our cooking show today. Please subscribe to my channel and check back more for great gluten-free recipes and organic meat recipes as well. Also follow me on Instagram and on Twitter, Nikki_Tai Fitness, NIKI_TAIFITNESS. And also follow me on Etsy, Gluten Free Recipe Shop. Thanks and have a wonderful day.